Hello and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator. Today we're going to go ahead and head over to the car auctions and see if we can find something to maybe flip for a profit. I've not really got anything in mind too much, so we're just going to see what all's cool or kind of jumps out at me here. Let's check out how this fastback's doing, condition-wise. Okay. So obviously all the cars here at the auction are going to be pretty beat up, but it's missing both front wheels and the engine's already halfway torn down. It's pretty beat. I think we're going to keep looking. Okay, once again, the engine's pretty much torn down, but this one's got all the wheels, so there should be pretty much all the suspension bits there. Alright, let's keep that one in mind. There's this one, there's a Boss. 429. Okay, so here's the thing. You can't put the wheels on unless all the suspension's there. So you can see there's quite a few bits missing. Actually, in the back, doesn't look too bad. But in the front, you can see we're missing, like, we're missing the shock, we're missing the tie rod end. Alright. Let's see. Okay, this one's all here. All the wheels, I mean, the engine's rusted, but could be decent. Oh. There's an option for a Viper V10 or a or 6.2, like from a Hellcat. I think that's our car. Alrighty. Alright, just off the bat, okay, we bought it for 9.5 grand. We could sell it for 8 grand as is. It's not doing too hot. So first step is we're going to bring it over to the car wash. We're going to strip all the panels off. Not sure what direction to go with it really, because we know that we're going to swap the engine out, but the question is what engine, and do we build it for a show car or do we build it as a like track car? I'm not sure. Let's clean it up, see what we're working with. Oh. That's pretty bad. Let's clean this up. Let's use a welder. Look at that. Couple grand and the actual body and frame now look brand new. So I've been wanting to make a video for this game for quite a while, and I've seen AR12 make a good couple of videos, and I really like those. I've been thinking, yeah, it'll be fun. And I realized I'm not going to be streaming it, so I can't, like, ask chat themes or anything, so I don't know. Anyways, I've been working on a couple projects for, like, BeamNG Drive, but there's just been, like, some issues with making them. Some of them haven't turned out quite like I wanted, so then I'll scrap it halfway through. I just kind of want to put out a good product, so when it isn't going quite right, I don't want to put out something that I wouldn't want to watch, so that's why I haven't had too many uploads recently. Front exhaust. Thought I took out... Oh, we gotta take those out too. Wow, that was smart of me. Alright, now we can pull the engine. I think we could put a 440 in it. I think that was one of the options. But I'm kind of set on either a Hellcat engine, 6.2. So either that one, a Hellcat, or maybe one of the V10s out of a Dodge Viper. Like that one. I know that the Hellcat engine makes more power, but I think a Viper V10 would just be like a very cool wow factor, so I think we're gonna do a Viper. There we go, we're going as many upgraded parts as we can. So we've got different pistons, different camshaft, we've got different heads, fuel rails, intake manifold, we're going to do different throttle bodies. We're just going to try and make this as good as we can without doing all the, like, I don't remember what it's called. So like here, each, not just for the boats, but each throttle body gives us an extra 3% power, and it stacks. So, you know, 2% for each fuel rail. That isn't just 2% more power, that's 2% built on top of, like, the 2% from the other, and the 3% from each throttle body, and the 4% from each exhaust manifold. Of course, the engine's the sort of easy and fun part for me. It's all the suspension bits that can be a bit annoying. Or, never mind, scratch that. I hate doing the push rods. The push rods are so annoying because they can be kind of small to try and click on, and yeah. Wait, how many do you need? You see, this is why I'm not allowed to do car stuff. Alright, 10 on each side. We have to buy 20. That's $5,000 just for push rods. And then, like, it's not just the push rods. Then you got those things. Rocker arms, I don't know why I blinked on them. Spent my whole life on controller. Mouse and keyboard is not for me yet. I think we're actually going to also wait on the engine head covers. We're going to wait until we find out what color we want the actual car to be. We're going to try and paint match it, and then just try and tie the engine bay in a bit more. Besides the head covers, I think the engine's all together, so that's ready to throw in. Okay, now's the not so fun. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Car's brown interior. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to find a color that accents brown well. Now it's time to strip down the suspension bits. Actually, we're gonna do this first. You know, recently I've been, well, not playing Car Mechanic Simulator as much on my own time, but I've been playing, well, a couple different games. I've been playing BeamNG. I've been playing Need for Speed Unbound a little bit, and I've been, as many people have and will, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace more than I should, and I've got my eyes on a, I forget now because I don't have it up next to me. I think it's like a 78 maybe. It's an F350. It's red and white two-tone, but it's got a 16-foot flatbed, and it hasn't ran in a couple years, but nevertheless, it's still pretty cool looking. And it's got a, I think it's a 360 with a C6. I think it's a 3-speed auto. Anyways, I've had my eye on it for like 6 weeks. I've had it saved. I just keep on thinking about that truck, and I really want to go buy it and do something with it. But I've already got my own little project truck right now that we're working on, so. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, everything's torn apart, you know, good stuffs. I'm gonna go throw this in the paint shop. Now let's get some panels on it. First, let's get some interior. Not a big fan of that steering wheel, so we're going to, there we go. We're gonna find our own steering wheel. We might switch up the seats as well. Not sure. Start with them back. Not as much of my style, but I don't know. We'll probably come back to it. I wonder if that's the same color. this set of like nicer Mercedes seats. I think it's the right color, like matches pretty well. That's cool. See, more comfort too. Let's get some panels on this car though. I guess we're just gonna go down the list here. For a Viper V10 swap. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop being difficult. I think the duals are gonna look cooler. Question is, how like resto mod does this want to look? We can do either like a chrome front bumper or like a paint matched one. And paint matched would look good if it was like, if we were doing a darker color. I don't know. For now, let's do chrome and we can check. I think that this one is a GTX, right? Yeah. So, how many miles? Holy Jesus. Someone did 172,000 miles in this car. My god. I know it's a 72, but we could do a 71 rear, because I think I like those lights a bit more. I think we're gonna go for that. There we go. I think, yeah, that's all the parts. I'm not gonna make you guys wait, let's pick a color. I do really like the two front stripes though, like that. How about that with a like silver and black? That looks decent, right? Of course, it does have a 440 little sticker there. I think we go for it. That silver and black looks pretty good together. And now we have hood pins. Let's see. Interior looks pretty nice too. I think the brown and black exterior, I think it fits pretty well, you know, decent enough. I know for a real shop I'm kind of doing things out of order here, but whatever. Alright, all the parts are purchased. Now what we're actually also going to do, not the fuel rail, not what I meant to do. As we're just going to go for red for some of the parts. We're also going to do the springs. Yeah, it didn't even really matter what color we painted those. And with these final parts, there we go. I believe the engine is all together now, ready to be thrown into our little Roadrunner here. Let's just throw the engine in now. And there we go. Look at that. I'm not sure why it's so far back. Yeah, you can see the wall for the fire lines right, or fire line. The firewall's right there, so it's back. There's the shifter. Is it gonna be sticking through the interior when we put the gearbox in? It's not the end of the world, but that's weird. There's tons of space ahead of it. I'm not sure why the game wanted to shove it so far back there. So, I'm in my, I think, like second year of high school right now, and I've been thinking about what I want to do once I get out of high school. And to be completely honest, well, one, I feel like I kind of have no idea, but I also feel like I have a little bit of an idea. Well, I'm actually not even sure it's the same group, same district. Well, anyways, there's a program where you go in like once a week on Friday, and you get like your work for a week, and then you turn in your work when you like go to get your next week of work. Anyways, and like they're all planned out ahead of you, so you're not like waiting on a teacher to like do the material and set it all up. So I've been thinking, if for my third year I do that, I'm really wondering if I can do 2 years in one, and then get out of high school at 17, you know, graduate a year early, and then I think it's like an hour or something away, there's college campus UTI, but they do a lot of automotive schooling, and I think they also do like aviation in some locations. I know North Carolina, they have a NASCAR group for pit crews and stuff. But I was thinking, if I'm out of high school at 17, then I can go to UTI and probably just do the base automotive programs, and then I could go do the Ford asset program, and I think it's like an extra 6 or 8 weeks, and then you get certified for Ford. You have ASC certification, you have a associate's degree, so you do have college degree. And I forget if asset or the Ford program, I forget if they just cover like the program itself, or if they give you like a free scholarship or what. Anyways, at the end of the program, then you're supposed to work at a Ford or Lincoln dealership for 2 years as a mechanic. So I'm thinking, oh, and one more thing is you can double up your classes at UTI, so you can do all of your classes in half the time, basically. Probably a bit more work, a bit more stress, but I don't know, I really like the idea of being able to have a degree and stuff, and think I can do, if I do both years of high school in one, and if I do, 2 classes each day for UTI, I can have my degree, have AC certification, have Ford certification, I can have all this stuff by the age of 20. And then when I'm 20, I can go kind of do the 2 years at a Ford school, and then, or a Ford dealership. And I can kind of just go do whatever I want with my life. I don't know. Like, genuinely, I really don't know. But almost as if it's on cue, all the suspension's back together. So we're actually wrapping this build up pretty fast. This car actually sort of reminds me a decent bit of one of my dad's dream builds for real life. I think it's a 1969 Charger, and he wants to do a Viper V10, and he wants the car to be black with a red stripe at the very back, like the stripes that came on the car. So I guess mine's 1 in a game, but 2 black with a silver stripe up front, and the wrong car, but it just kind of reminds me of that. And I've heard him talk about that build for years now. Yeah, I really hope he gets to do it at some point, because when he was a kid, there was a Charger, I'm not sure if it's the same year or anything, but he really wanted to save it because it was going to like be crushed and scrapped, and he really wanted to save it bad, but he wasn't able to like bring it home and save it to work on it once he was older, so he kind of got, he kind of missed out on that one, and I've heard him talk about it with regret for a while, so I really hope he gets to fulfill his Charger dreams. Also, maybe these, they don't have a name, but Rim 13, I think they have a pretty good look there. We got like a 3-piece design. Check this thing out. All back together. I hope those of you who were, oh no, I realized with the color and all, I just made Dom Toretto's. Oh no. That's not a bad thing, but oh, I just made a movie replica. Well, rather, I don't even know what words I'm saying. Let's just dyno it. Man, all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, black color. The wheels, I think, look similar. Whatever. Let's dyno it. I'm gonna be quiet and listen to the beautiful Viper V10. There we go, 1,100 horsepower to the wheels, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. So we almost saw a 500% horsepower gain. And that's not bad. I'm wondering if I do the clickbaity thing and do 1,200 horsepower in the title. I feel like I can get away with it. I also forgot it has like a weird engine sound, but alright, let's drive this thing. That sounds nothing like a real Viper V10, but alrighty. Let's take it to the test track. Let's see. It does not go well. Oh, I think this one goes weird. If I get 200, I'd be more than happy. There's 200. 210. I'm not braking. 213. That is not bad. I don't have an outro, but yeah, there it is. There's our 1,200 horsepower clickbait Dom's Toretto accidental recreation limit Roadrunner. Took me a second. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I have no idea how to end this.